This is also really interesting. This is from the owners' meeting, and really it sounds like the only team that's interested in Lamar Jackson is the Colts. Falcons owner Arthur Blank told a group of reporters, and you mentioned the Falcons were a finalist for Deshaun. Lamar Jackson's situation is very different than Deshaun Watson a year ago. Did mention there's some concern with Lamar's style, how long it could hold up. He brought up games missed over the last 2 years. Each game counts in this business, according to Blanks. Quite honestly, he was
going to trade for a guy who was going to get immediately suspended. Like, what is he talking about? Deshaun missed 11 games last year. What is he talking about? So, like, I think nothing passes the sniff test that we're seeing from NFL owners. And I think also we need to keep this in mind. Don't believe these dudes when they tell you that they're not really considering Lamar Jackson. They're going to operate as if they're not considering Lamar Jackson. But you notice the Falcons really haven't signed anybody to play quarterback for them yet. So I don't think they're out of this Lamar Jackson thing. And whoever does sign him, especially if you're Arthur Blank or Jim Irsay, you're going to want to wait to the last minute until you're absolutely sure you can get Lamar Jackson to get Lamar Jackson, simply because you don't want, it's a similar thing to what they say they're worried about with the quarterback, but you don't want to be an owner putting your hat in the for Lamar Jackson, get the ire from the other owners, and then not end up with Lamar Jackson, right? So they're playing a social game here with Lamar. So I think once a team is like, okay, I think we can get him. Yeah, you want to come here? Okay. Offer him the contract. He'll take it, and they'll be like, oh, I thought the Falcons were out the running. They were never out of it. They just didn't want to get side-eye from their other owners at the owners meeting for trying to be in it and being shameless about it. Something that they did not do for Deshaun Watson last year, which is hilarious to me. But it is something now that they're trying to do, because this is more important, I guess, the social stigma for them than whatever it was going to be with Deshaun Watson. But that's what's happening. I think I wouldn't be surprised if some of these teams that swore they were out of it all of a sudden find a way to sneak their way back into that conversation, because, again, they don't want to be the team that gets the ire for being in on Lamar Jackson and doesn't get him. They want to be the team that got him, because, let's be real, we know he that good at football. We know how good he is. We celebrating him leaving the division. We don't do this for we weren't doing this for Joe Flacco. You know what I mean? We don't do this for Andy Dalton. We don't do this for average. We do this for really great players. So obviously, somebody's going to want him, because at the end of the day, some of these dudes actually do want to win football games. Lamar is going to help you win football games.